Hey guys, I'm gonna show you my Halloween costume, and I'm gonna have to quickly zoom through this because my week has been a bit hectic trying to get a costume ruffled together, because currently the day is Thursday, I do believe, and because of complicated reasons at my school, which I would really not want to go into detail about, I need to have an assessment done for a certain disability or certain disabilities that I have. I'm not going to name what school that I go to, but things have been a bit hectic with it, so I will maybe in later time tell you a little bit more about it, but it is currently quite late at night, and I would like to get this done in a hurry. So, without further ado, let me go on to my costume. I'm not saying that you will have the same costume as me. This is not, let me just make this clear. This is not a DIY video of how to make a costume or how to find all the components. This is just a video showing you what my costume consists of, and I will be very pleased if you put down in the comment section below if we can all get engaged with each other. Not like wedding engaged, you know what I mean. And say what we are dressing up for Halloween. Now, I want you to be very original with me. Doesn't have to be all that original, so, you know. But what I'm trying to say is, don't go as what you came as last year. Don't do it as the one that you did the year before. I want you to be something that you've never tried before and really think it might be interesting to try. Say as you went as a zombie last year when you went out with friends or to a party or somewhere. You were a zombie. This year, you can try and be a spider if you so please. I want to see the most creative designs you can come up with. And if possible, I want you to try and make them scary. Try and frighten me. And it has to be your own costume. If you want, you can just have your costume laid out. But if you want to send me a picture of you, I will be most happy to look at it and pick out which costumes I think are the most interesting this year. And I will give you a shout out. But if you just want to do it to have fun and you don't want to be given a shout out, you can just say it in the comment section below. If you don't want to be seen, as I don't want my face to be seen half the time, you can just say in the comment section below what your costume looks like. How long you spent on it. What you're gonna be. I just want you all to have fun with this, okay? So let me start on the small bits of my costume. I'm going to be a demon. Now I'm going to try to be a gothic styled demon. Because last year I was a cat. So this year I'm going to try and be something new. So I have this thing, which is called a choker. It goes around your neck and sits there snugly. It has Velcro, so you can't do it up all that tight. And if you do it up that too tight, you can always pull it off quite quickly. So that is the start bit. As I said, this bit goes in the center of your neck and it sits snugly against your neck. Okay, so the next part of my costume is obviously the horns. You wouldn't be a demon if you didn't have horns. So these ones are quite cute and fluffy. Because, you know, I'm not trying to scare the heck out of kids. Even though, to be honest, I'm not all that scary. So, we've got, like, a dark coloured pair of horns. Because, as you know, devils are kind of mostly dressed in red, and demons are mostly dressed in black. So that will be that. And as I'm trying to go for a really dark, gothic kind of night theme, I'm going with most of my costume being in black and red. Only little bits of red, but mostly black. Okay. So on this next bit, we have my dress. And I'm not going to have one of those full body costumes like some people have. And to some people's disappointments, I'm not going to be wearing a onesie out there. Because from what I've heard, it's going to be quite cold here in the UK. Which is not fun. So we've got a little spiderwebby kind of belly bit. And this dress is quite long. I don't want it to be too revealing. So yes, this is basically the dress. And if I move it up a bit, it has sort of spiderwebby, Halloween-y stuff. This bit will go around your legs. It will shape to your body as you walk. Which, yeah. So I tried to make it, it was kind of awkward because the costume is meant for older people. And it is meant to be what people would call sexy. So I tried to get the longest dress out of those dresses that I had to pick from as possible. Because I don't know about you, but I am kind of not into that sort of cosplay and, well, not really cosplay, but, you know, role-playing, like, sexy things. I'm not into that, okay? So, and I'd rather not, as a girl who is quite young, I'd rather not draw unnecessary attention. I'm not saying that all girls want that, and I'm certainly not saying that people who have long dresses with slits up the side are wanting attention. I'm just saying that I try to be as covered up, well, not as covered up as possible, but try to, you know, I'm sure some people will get what I'm saying. So, yeah, I have this, obviously, you will need a pointy weapon to say, like, which is often found when you're dressing up as something from the underworld. So there we go. Now the next bit I think is quite cool. It sort of fits on as a glove, and you have this bit, which is all attached. And this bit is so long that it can go around your back and stay there. There's two of these, but I can't put it on the other hand because I have my lovely ring on. So yeah, let me just take it off so I can show you, but it slits on like a glove, and you want to have it on the middle finger. So here we go, it's all laid out. And there's another glove over this side. Now the last bit of my, like, costume is not really essential, but I prefer to have it. Now these are some, like, black feather wings. Now they're quite delicate, and as you can see they're falling apart in bits. I've been trying to fix them, but it's not as easy as you would think. It has little straps, so they're quite easy to put on. As I said, they're not necessary, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be wearing these wings this year, but hopefully I will try my best to. So that is it for my costume this year. As I said, I want to see what costume ideas you can come up with. Not anyone else, but you. I want to see that determination And don't feel like you have to be pressured